Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Greg Marshall, and today I'm going to answer a couple of questions that people have submitted in order to get their marketing to work a little bit better and to have a better overall experience when they're doing social media marketing and aligning it with their business. So the first question is, if you have a travel agency, what recommendations would you give to someone in order to get more sales? All right, so what you want to do, if you want to get more sales on social media, whether it's paid or organic, you want to focus most of your time focused on the marketing messaging. Okay, you want to make sure that you're researching your customer and knowing exactly what it is that they want, what types of messages resonate with that audience, how do they speak, what are the testimonials from other businesses like yours where people have had a positive experience, and you just want to make sure that overall in general, you're focusing on what you're actually saying to attract the right type of customer. The reason or the big mistake that people make in their businesses and the reason why they don't get the results is they focus too much on everything else, the clicking of the buttons or which platform or trying to do hacks and tricks versus sticking with the fundamentals and the basics, which is know your customer inside and out, research them so you know everything about them, and then once you do that, make sure that you're actually creating messages that are interesting, creative, that sell your business, not show your business, okay? So if I were to say, no matter what business you're in, whether it's a travel agency, focus on your messaging and make sure that your messaging is on point. The next question is, how can I create a social media advertising strategy that aligns with my business goals? So what you want to do is focus mostly on defining what are your business goals. This is something that most businesses do not do, especially when it comes to knowing their numbers. So you want to make sure you know what are my goals, when do I want to achieve these goals, and then what platforms will I be using to achieve these goals. Once you do that, then you want to come up with an entire strategy of what type of images, videos, wording, landing pages, website, all of that. What do I need to do in order to attract the right person? So think of it as bait. So do I have the right bait to get the right customer? Because a lot of times there's a misalignment between having the right bait and the wrong bait. And sometimes what you're putting out there attracts the wrong group. So if you're someone that is currently doing social media marketing, paid or organic, and you keep noticing that you're attracting the wrong audience, start with your messaging. Usually that's where all the problems lie, is in the actual messaging itself. And so if you do that, you will be able to align all of your goals to what you actually want to accomplish by knowing what you want to accomplish and then figuring out what the game plan is, right? And so take the time to spend, whether that's 20, 30, an hour, 2 hours, to strategize what you should be doing in order to align your strategy with your business goals. And it starts with not only researching the marketplace and your competitors, but it also means sitting down and writing on a piece of paper your actual goals that you have for your business so that you can go ahead and achieve whatever it is that you want using social media. The next question is, how do I know if my ads are successful or not? This is a great question, and typically there's a couple key metrics that you want to focus on. So the first metric is you want to look at your click-through rate. What is your link click-through rate? Are people actually clicking on your ads? So if you're under 1% click-through rate, typically, not always, but typically that means the ad is not performing that well. You can make a better ad. Okay, so if you're noticing that your link click-through rate is really low, find a way to make your ad better, whether that's a stronger ad hook, better targeting, or just better messaging in general. The next thing you want to measure is your cost per whatever it is you're measuring. Cost per action, so cost per lead or cost per sale or whatever key metric is important. But make sure that that is in alignment with your business goals and how you have everything structured so that when you do that, like you're hitting a benchmark that actually makes sense for your business. So make sure that you're looking at those CPA goals and just knowing exactly what they are. And if they're too high, then you got to switch your ad or your targeting. And if they're pretty low and they're really low, that means you have an opportunity to scale. So don't hesitate to make changes or measure your numbers. The next thing is to look at your CPM or cost per 1,000 impressions. When you look at CPM, what that basically means is how much does it cost to reach the audience that you want to reach. If you have a really high CPM that's like 30, 40, 50, or 60, typically what that means is either the ad itself or the landing page itself is not what Facebook loves or your advertising platform loves, or it means that the audience you're targeting is highly competitive and you need to find a way to make your ads better. You have to find a way to make your economics work better, and you just have to find a way to get creative with trying to drop your CPM if you can do that. And then the next thing, of course, is what type of engagement? Are people responding to it? Are people reacting to the ad? Are they watching the full videos? These are all metrics, although those are more secondary metrics that matter to know if your ads are working or not. Okay, and the next question I have is, why is it important to hire someone to help you with your ads? Now, here's my honest answer with that. You're essentially, when you hire someone to run ads, you're hiring an expert that knows all of this already, and what you're doing is buying speed. You're buying saving your time, and you're buying the headache of learning all this. Can anyone learn advertising and marketing? My answer is yes, they can. With enough time and effort and focus, they can learn how to do the marketing. But does that mean you should be doing it, or is that what you're actually passionate about, right? If you have the finances to delegate, just like you would if you're gonna, change the oil on your car, or you're gonna do something different with your car, you would pay someone else to do it. Not because you don't know how or you don't want to, but it's just not the highest use of your time. And so by hiring someone who actually knows how to run ads, you can speed up how fast your tests are, what's working, what's not, and the ad buyer, a good one, will actually tell you what you need to change and why it's not actually working. So that's why you actually want to hire someone like an ad agency or an ad expert. And so hopefully, I believe those are the last questions that we have for today. Hopefully you got some value from this video. Go ahead, and if you have any questions, reach out to us. Visit our website, fituremarketing.com. Of course, if you ever have questions, leave a comment below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that, and I'll talk to you guys later.